chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
But yeah, I don't know what John is. I was going to do this as the farewell show, but he's not here. I don't know where he went. Because, like I said, it's going to be difficult to, continue cooperating with him. I was still his friend. There he is. Hey, John.
Let me just plug in my headphones here real fast, Von.
Yes, that would be necessary.
All right, how's your evening going, Von? What's happening?
Well, it's starting to get a little nippy in here, but I'm all right. Yeah, me and the dog are fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Nippy.
Yeah, it's getting nippy.
Farewell? What's a farewell? Oh, yeah, we had that domestic terrorist say that 2 days ago was your last day. Apparently, he was not a prophet.
He was not a prophet. No, he's not.
That's for sure.
Not, no. But no, the farewell is in regards to the fact that obviously as a pagan and a historian, we might have a problem with your newfound walk, because I can't really, the wholesale slaughter of thousands, if not millions, of innocent pagans. It's kind of hard for me. It's kind of hard for me to to maintain a repertoire with that knowledge, and and then of course as a historian. People's going to say, well, Von, are you being a hypocrite? And
well, we have all these what about all these cocksucking Christians? I mean, how many pagans did they fucking kill?
Well, okay. Now, granted, there is the burning times, okay, where the Catholics and Protestants killed pagans and burned them at the stake. That's true. And ask any pagan about the burning times, they'll give you an earful. And it was bad. It was really, really bad. Okay. However, the Christians, Catholic or Protestant, either one, never wiped out whole civilizations. However, Islam did. Most notably,
pretty bad, right? They're pretty brutal.
It's pretty bad. Yeah. I mean, we're talking millions and millions and millions of, and the sad part about it is that the Quran and the Hadith even admit that these pagans weren't at war with him at all. They were doing it because it was a mandate from Muhammad, the prophet. And so that is a major problem because this is all documented. It's not like I'm pulling this out of my ass. It's all documented. So
no, I hear you. No, you're right.
And
no,
people are, people could come to me and they could say, well, Von, you're a historian and a pagan. And you have to.
I dig you, Von. You're like a brother to me.
I know that, and I'm not ever going to stop being your friend. But you can understand my position. I'm going to have people constantly on my ass. Okay, look, you're a pagan, you're a historian.
But you're just letting that cocksucker from last night get to you. That's what he wanted. That's why that cocksucker came in here and just started, causing divisions. Because that's what they do.
You don't see where it might cause a problem, though.
If only if you let it.
Well, I mean, it's not like I've hidden my views on Islam. I mean, I've been very, very vocal about my position on Islam. And not just.
I agree with a lot, and I agree with a lot what you say.
And not just because I'm a pagan, but because of being a historian, like I said, I mean,
and I have a lot of, me, I speak out and I voice a lot of concern about what goes on.
This
no one does. No one does more than me, Von. You know that.
Yeah. Well, I just, there again, I mean, as vocal as I have been about my position on Islam, I just find it incredibly bizarre that you would pick that as the path you would choose to follow. I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around it.
Yeah. Well, I hate to say it, Von, in a way. I hate to say it, and I don't mean this in any disrespect. I mean, I don't base my life choices off what you believe. I
understand that. I understand that. I get that, because obviously it's not my place to.
I have to get on with my life. I have to do what's best for me.
Now, there is, people have been, as you probably can guess, I've been badgered and badgered and badgered. People are asking me, what in the world is going on?
So who cares? These people are trolls. What are they? They don't really. You think they care about me and what goes on in my life, Von?
No.
So why? So why you even respond and give them an answer then? Why you even give them an answer?
I don't know.
Exactly. There you go. The answer is who cares? Just block them and move on.
Yeah.
Isn't that the right answer?
That is the correct answer.
People who haven't been with us, right? These people have constantly been a thorn in our side.
Right.
And now we pissed them off. They're mad because you're winning against LF. You're winning against SO. You're kicking their ass. You're taking their names. You're doing everything. I'm happy. I moved on with my life. I'm married. I'm happy. These people are foaming out the mouth, mad at us, man. They're losing their mind, bonkers. And so this is like the death throes of like the trolls. They're in the death spiral. And so they're trying everything they can to destroy our friendship.
Well, like I said the other day, it does, and I even titled the live show "A Microcosm." It does seem like the events here locally are kind of a microcosm of the things that are. Of
course, and that's globally. What the tour says too.
Yeah. And so it does seem like that, and so. Hey, well, then, the trolls are in their death throes. The New World Order is in their death throes, and so it kind of, there's some symmetry going on there.
Exactly.
Synchronicity, as
these people have did nothing but harass us and hurt us for the past year, for years, for you.
Yeah.
Well, we've been only together for like a year or so, but they've been constantly harassing me for 10 years, you 20 years. And why do we care about what any of these people say? Why do we care?
That's true. That's true. It's been more than me and you've been together for more than a year, dude. I mean,
like talking every day. Yeah, right. But I mean, like every day friendship. I mean, we kind of made a friendship over the past year, maybe a little longer.
Correct. That's true. That's very true. That's very true. Well, you don't think, being serious here, you don't think that it would be a conflict of interest for me to associate with you after you've decided to make the life choice that you made?
Only if you want it to be. Only if you wanted it to be a conflict. Only if you wanted to be a conflict of interest.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Like I said, we'll see the thing with this. Okay. Irregardless,
I have no problem with Yvonne.
Irregardless of what I do, where I go, no matter what, you will always be my friend.
There you go.
Okay.
And the same thing with you.
That is never going to change. But my thing was be like, well, am I being kind of a hypocrite?
Yes and no. We're both of us are being sort of a little bit. Yeah. I mean, does our religious, affiliation, does that butt heads? Of course.
Yeah, butt heads.
It goes more than butt heads. Yeah, it's worse. It's really bad, actually. It's pretty much the opposite. It's like one's red, one's blue. It's a complete opposite. But at the same time, we live in a world where we get along pretty well, I think.
Yeah,
I think we believe. I believe I'm an American, and you're an American. You believe in freedom. I believe in freedom. Correct. I believe in destroying the New World Order. You just believe in destroying the New World Order.
Absolutely.
And that doesn't conflict with us, right? We get along just fine with that.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I was hearing rumblings through the grapevine about even the Saudis.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah, I heard it through the grapevine.
You're no longer mine.
But I've heard rumblings that the Saudis might even be listening in regards to these global elitists and how they want to break the world up into 10 pieces and abolish all the nation states and abolish freedom and abolish religion. Hello, hey Saudi Arabia, but abolish religion
if that's what they think they're gonna do, if God has other plans.
Well, you and I know this, but I mean,
we both believe in the divine providence of the Lord, right? We both believe that the gods are in control, right?
The gods are in control, certainly, absolutely.
Right. Well, in your case, gods. I
personally don't believe they're going to let America be destroyed. I don't believe
exactly, and I don't believe that either.
I don't believe they're going to let the elites win. I don't believe they're going to let the elites get their World War III. Hello, Xi Jinping, and hello, President Putin. Don't let
these
them
people are
sucker
scum.
you. Well, they're
They're trying to sucker you. The trolls are trying to sucker us.
Yeah, locally it's the trolls trying to get to us, and then globally it's the New World Order trying to lure Russia and China into a conflict, and it really isn't worth it. It is not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
No, it's not. It is not worth it, and it really, really isn't. And so, but you can understand my trepidation as a historian, in regards to the fact that our religions were clash.
I know the history. I know the history all too well. I mean, I consider myself as sort of like a semi-amateur historian. I don't use the term historian myself. I consider myself a lover of history.
Right. Well, I say amateur historian.
I don't know. I think the head.